Hey guys, welcome to another episode of SWL Games. Today I got a special treat for you. I'm about to take the delivery of a custom Hyperspin arcade. Guys, let's get into this. Guys, it look like it's here. They're gonna be bringing it in and setting it up. I'll get back with y'all guys in a few minutes. All right guys, this is my man Jose and his partner Juan. They're taking the cabinet right off the truck right now. This guy actually delivered this thing to me himself out of Georgia and delivered it to me for only 200 bucks. This thing is about to be amazing, guys. I'm definitely going to get an interview with him. He'll tell you exactly what to do, how you can reach him, how you can contact him, and pick up a cage just like mine. I did a simple build. I didn't do any graphics, anything like that, because I want to do something special for you guys. But he definitely got some reasonable prices. This guy is absolutely amazing. He didn't even take a deposit from you guys. So if you want to build that's completely custom, exactly how you like it, definitely talk to Juan and Jose. Any question I had, this guy was there to do everything for me. Guy's definitely doing a professional. Breaking it in like it's supposed to be. Doing a professional install. This guy's gonna run over everything and show me how it works. We'll pick it back from there, guys. I'll catch you in a few. Nah, don't worry about that reef, guys.
You want it cornered or?
Nah, just run it straight to the back. It's fine with me.
No, can I use this towel?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can use that.
I just want to wipe it down, man.
Oh yeah.
There you go, man.
Man, it looks beautiful, man. Looks fantastic.
This thicker plexiglass looks really nice once it's turned on.
Okay.
It goes through it.
Okay, fantastic.
So it looks pretty cool. Yes, sir. Alright.
Jose, I'll also send you the link where you can check this video out.
Yes, sir, please.
All right, absolutely.
Okay, now if you could just give us about 5-6 minutes to set up, do the PC stuff and all that stuff.
Absolutely. Gotcha. See y'all guys back in a few minutes.
Disconnect it, like for example, you're gonna move it upstairs.
Right.
You disconnect it, you move it upstairs, you might have to set it up the first time, okay?
Okay.
Other than that, you will never have to do it again.
Okay.
Okay? If your light goes out, you might need to set it up one more time, or even turn it on. Thing is that, hold on. I'm gonna turn it off,
right.
See how it does. Because then once I turn it on, TV should turn on also.
Okay.
Usually it does turn on, well, like right now, but I'm not sure if you have to get an image yet. Okay,
no,
turned on.
there it is.
So you turn it on and then you go back and you push the PC.
Okay.
You turn it on and that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
But if you're getting that Hyperspin build, I mean, it usually is gonna have a ton more games than what you got right now.
Right.
And it's also, all this stuff is compatible with that. I have had guys just buy basically the whole setup so that they can throw in their Hyperspin build, and it's easy as just setting up the buttons and all that stuff.
Okay.
Now, and I'm imagining that your buddy, he knows how to set up all that, so you should be good. Or even you, man. I mean,
Yeah, I'll throw it in there.
You're good.
I'll throw it in there all day. Listen up, guys. This is Jose from Jay's Arcade. Jose, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, I believe it is Jay's Arcade Machines. Instagram is also the same thing. It's very easy to find me. I do build 2-player cabinets and 4-player cabinets. I do have Raspberry Pi builds and I do have PC builds. Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.
Okay. Set them up and like the thing, man, is that the sensor will catch that light and
That
it'll
light.
mess up the. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So that
Generally, where I'm going to be playing this at is almost dark room anyway.
Yeah, I was right. Well, you was right.
3,200? 32,000? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I need envelopes. I have stamps. I just need envelopes.
Alright, we're running to grab that. Matter of fact, call your mother.
I'm gonna check everything off.
All right, so we're good. Okay.
Alright.
Now let me show you real quick what I did. So all this, I'm gonna send you links, man, and stuff,
Okay.
so you can check it out
Okay.
anytime. But all this stuff, you
Make
wanna
sure.
record this
Yep,
also?
you good, you good.
Okay. So setting up your light guns first time, you do want to calibrate them.
Okay.
Usually my calibration is with this build, this machine where the sensor is at.
Right.
That's the calibration that you want.
Okay.
Once you move it back to where it's going to be, you might not even have to recalibrate.
Okay, gotcha.
But just in case, when you get down the line, if you do have to calibrate it, recalibrate it, you click on this U right down here.
Okay.
Ulti mark, aim track, belongs to this aim track gun.
Right.
You click on calibrate. Then you stand back,
Okay.
aim at the mouse cursor, you shoot it. Mouse cursor, you shoot it. At the bottom, you shoot it. And there you go. It's pretty darn close.
Pretty accurate.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Now, gun one is always going to be gun one,
Okay.
which is device one. Okay.
Okay.
When I plug in the other gun, that one's going to become device two and gun two.
Okay.
So if you plug this gun in second, first, whatever, it's always going to be gun one.
Okay.
It's going to stay gun one.
I got you.
So we just want to make sure that we understand that part.
I do like that. That
Yes,
idea.
sir. Reason being, man, that you got all these games, all this stuff going on. You don't want stuff to mix up. It's already set up to that way. Okay. So gun two. It's way off. Now I'm going to go ahead and calibrate it.
Okay.
I click on here. It says device one. So it's thinking this is device 1, 2, gun one. I'm going to change it to gun two. So now I'm on device one. I went to setup. I'm going to set ID to two.
Gotcha.
Apply, okay. Now, as soon as you hear that click or that noise,
Mm-hmm.
it's doing this thing. It says no device. Go to now. What happens, man, is that this little application freezes up, but that's normal.
Okay.
You close it up. Now you open it up again. Now you're gonna go to device two.
Okay.
Boom. It's a solid green color. That means that your gun is 100% ready to go.
Okay.
Gun two, device two. Gun one over there is device one.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna calibrate it real quick. Usually you want to calibrate it wherever you're gonna be. It's kind of right here. So I'm gonna shoot that. Shoot that mouse cursor, and then down. And there we go. It's pretty solid, and we're good to go.
All right,
Usually,
perfect.
man, whenever you calibrate it, and if it's not sticking, or if it doesn't look accurate, and you're like, "What's going on?" and it goes crazy, it's not because you didn't do it correct. It's usually because of a light somewhere.
Gotcha.
It's like also, confusing the thing, and it's not working.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of people don't know that, man, and then you have a lot of people that are guns don't work. About the guns. No, man, it's because they didn't know. And another thing, man, is that nobody ever says anything about that.
Right.
And it's important to understand that, man, because they'll end up not using the guns at all. They just spent the money and nothing happened.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you can turn it back on.
Yeah. Get that back on over here
So,
so we can see you.
all right.
Now, how long you been building cabinets?
Man, I've been doing this for a couple of years.
Okay. It's pretty
No.
profitable for you.
Yeah. The thing is that I sell them. Yeah, they're way lower than a lot of people.
Yeah,
But-
I agree with that.
But
yeah.
the thing is that, okay, in December I had 18 orders.
Right.
18 cabinets that need to be delivered before Tuesday.
Right.
So in the volume that I have, and I have actually brought my prices up a bit, not that much,
Right.
but it's still affordable for the average Joe, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I think it's a fair price. I make what I can make. I mean, see, the thing is that right now it takes me 6-7 hours to build one of these.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I got help that's helping me out, but I'm producing these, you know.
Right.
So I'll have 5-10 of them, just waiting, sell them out, and then we go like that. But it works out pretty good. I also have another job, but this is more of almost my full time. Right
Gotcha.
I mean, it's more of a passion type thing.
Man, then it's not a job, then, man.
It's not a job.
It's not a job.
So I mean, I enjoy doing this a lot, but it's more of a. It's not a job, man. I mean, I like doing this,
I got you.
I like talking about this stuff. Okay, so now let me check something out real quick. Okay.
So when I run my Xbox controller, I just need to plug it in as well?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So your Xbox controller will automatically work.
Okay.
Thing is that I have this application there. It's actually really cool because, well, this is brand new, man. Well, it's been out for a while, but the way they got it out right now, set up, it's it basically it's an Xbox 360 controller emulator.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So Microsoft loves Xbox 360 controllers. It's their controller. So for all of these games, especially PC games, the PC games aren't meant to be played with this. Okay?
Gotcha.
But the way I got it set up is I said, no, I mean, there has to be a way, blah, blah. So anyway, I was using something else, but this ended up working out better.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's basically you turn on the PC. We're going to go into a PC game, and automatically it will detect it.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So it's gonna think that, for example, this is B, X, Y, so on and so on. Up, down, left, right. If anything ever happens, well, if you use your Hyperspin system or this system, even on the Hyperspin system, you might even want to use this program also.
Okay.
And just map everything out to the Xbox 360 controller, because Hyperspin is also very easy to set up with the 360 controller.
Okay.
So you might want to leave this, and so that it's transmitting basically the signal of the buttons and everything to that Hyperspin build, and everything's going to work like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's usually very easily, because a lot of people set those up with the 360 controller already.
Okay.
So it's very easy. That way, you just a plug and play type thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right. So when I turn this thing on every time, will it boot directly into Hyperspin, or do I have to load?
So if you in Hyperspin, there's settings
Okay.
that there's a boot to Hyperspin automatically.
Okay.
Which is very nice. And you can set that up, and it's very easy, man. It's just go in there.
I'll go in. I'll check it out.
And there's YouTube videos, man.
I got
how to
you.
set up directly to that.
Gotcha.
Okay. But on this system, I'll go ahead and check your subs. Okay.
All right. Then when I shut down like I would normally shut down a PC, correct?
Exactly. You're
Okay.
treating it like an normal PC.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Now so there's a little joystick down here. We'll click on it.
That looks like corn ops.
It is coin ops.
Yeah, okay. Great.
Yeah, it is coin ops. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That looks
Okay.
great.
And if you're familiar with coin ops, it is coin ops, but it has like for example, their Dreamcast library. It's pretty short, but I added the full library of Dreamcast games.
Okay.
Okay. So you really have all the Dreamcast games, especially Marvel's Capcom 2, which is one that everybody.
Yeah. Dude, it's I'm a stickler. I have to make sure it runs.
Oh, go ahead.
Because it sucks.
Yeah.
Running it on Hyper Pi, and it
Yeah,
just stutters and sputters all over the damn place.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I see Capcom versus SNK. Is that running?
Capcom versus all of those run.
Okay.
But give me 1 second. Let me get out and set something up real quick.
Okay.
No, and it runs Dreamcast perfect.
Okay,
So
perfect.
it runs it really good.
Perfect. That's like my number one. I think most of my favorite games was Dreamcast.
Oh no, you're good then. Yeah, does the battery set? Oh, okay, there we go. I was wondering what's going on. Okay. You won't have to ever do this, man. It's just me before I go any further. Okay, emulators, Redream.
Okay, you run Redream. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know how to add to that.
Yeah. Redream is.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I run it on my tablets, my phone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I run. That's the only way I was getting my Capcom versus SNK, or even my Marvel versus Capcom 2 fix.
Yes, sir.
It's to run on tablet and then run Xbox controller to the tablet.
Okay. Go back to that main menu. Escape. No, we're gonna leave it on tab. So every time the settings for main,
Okay.
are you familiar with main?
Right.
The settings for Redream are always going to be tabbed just like main. So
Okay.
I left that just in case you ever want to reconfigure your buttons.
Right.
As simple as that.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure that is saved. All of this stuff is, the great thing is that you're familiar with emulators, what they are. So it's easy.
Yeah. You have to see how many I have loaded up on a hard drive somewhere.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go to Dreamcast. So before I go any further, this button right here is your favorites.
Okay.
I just put in a couple of favorites in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna load up Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Let me get this light right here. I got some reflections.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir.
The save features work.
The save features work. Yeah, great.
Oh hell, you just did everything for me. Everybody's unlocked.
Yeah. It sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
That's probably the loudest I ever have it anyway. My wife will kill me.
Yeah, no, the graphics card that you got in the build. I mean, it is a budget-friendly build that what you have, but it works really good with everything that you have going on. Alright. So I'll show you that everything works.
Oh yeah, the speed is perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely looking like running to get 60 frames.
You don't have any freezes or anything like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. There you go.
Alright.
All right.
I just want to show you that everything works, everything's smooth. I mean, the background, very HD-ish.
Yeah, I know, and it's probably stretched and everything, but it's fine.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that all day.
Okay. Now to exit out of this system, and you should also do this with your Hyperspin build.
Okay.
Coin and player one at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
A lot of times.
I do that upstairs on mine now. I got it set up the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, never mind. Then you got it.
Yeah.
Usually it works out really good because like even my Raspberry Pi stuff, it's coin and player or selecting star
Right.
for that. Okay, so you do have all these systems. The only one, Nintendo GameCube, works better with a controller because
Absolutely.
it just does.
Right.
Okay, you do have games that you can play like Mario Kart, the arcade-friendly games you can play on here, really good. But usually, why isn't this working the way it's supposed to? It's just weird button configuration for GameCube, man. That's just how it is. Your light gun games.
Perfect.
So you do have light gun games. You basically have all the light gun games.
Okay.
So I go into there, always pushing that very first button. So you got your Alien 3, Area 51, you got all these light gun games. On the outside of here, you do have the PC versions of the House of the Dead games.
That's what I was looking for.
Yes, sir. So we'll go to those real quick, which they look pretty good. But I just wanted to show you this real quick. Now, whenever you're running the light gun games, for first time use only, okay? And it's good that you're recording this because that way you won't have any difficulty with anything.
Right.
Okay, so you plug it in. Then we're gonna go to the light gun. Push enter. Enter or this very first button is to choose a game.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what we want to do is
Juan, come on, get on in here, man. Get on in here. Y'all do it up real quick.
so first time use with all of the live games within the coin op system.
All right.
You do want to set it up for the very first time. Now, every time that you plug in the guns, obviously this is player 1, he has player 2.
Okay.
So we plugged in both of them, right? And what happens is this automatically, I'm gonna choose it again. So as soon as, before you choose your game, this automatically becomes player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe if you, and I'm thinking, the way I have it set up, if you plug in the controller, that automatically becomes player 1.
Okay.
And then 2 and 3. Okay. That's how the setup, it's just, I haven't confirmed it yet, but when I do with my 4-player builds, that's how it is.
Okay.
That's how it works. Very simple. So that one, the USB basically over here in the front takes over, becomes player 1, so on and so on.
Okay.
All right. Launch the game, first button, first time use. We're gonna set it up real quick. Okay. Make sure everything, so that works. All right, now you're gonna push tab. Now this is running off main. So we're gonna go down, if you're familiar with main, very simple. We're gonna go to this game controls, not general controls. We don't want to ever touch that.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to this game controls. Now we're gonna do the input. If you're familiar with main,
Okay.
push enter. Point the gun down. We don't want it to move it at all.
Right.
Player 1 button 1 is a trigger button. Okay.
Right.
Now player 2 button 1. Go ahead 1. Okay, and that's gun 2.
Okay.
So now we just set up both of the gun 1 and gun 2. All this other stuff is already set up. You're good.
Okay.
So it's actually running from a custom profile that I made so that your guns are compatible with all this.
Okay.
All right, so player 1 start. Player 1 start. Player 2 start. Player 2 start. Point 1. Point 1. Point 2. Point 2. All right. Now push escape. Escape. Alright, now I'm gonna back up, ready to play. You could always take off the bezels also. I leave the bezels and also the screen size close to what it's supposed to be meant to be.
Okay.
But you can do whatever you want to
Yeah,
do with it, man.
absolutely.
You set it up however you want to set it up. Alright. Alright, so a little quick gameplay.
Absolutely. Looks
All
great.
right. Now, to exit out, all the other games are set up with coin and player 1, but the actual gun games is escape on the keyboard. All right,
Gotcha.
and that is it. Once you set it up the first time, that game's set up. Next game that you play, you set it up first time. You never have to do it again.
Okay.
All right, everything's saved automatically. Now I'm gonna escape. Now I'm gonna go down to. I didn't set up the shortcuts up here for the House of the Dead games, but I will do that real quick. Also, the image is a bit fuzzy. Remind me to set it up. Hold on. The image is a bit fuzzy. Right now we'll adjust it so that it can go to where it needs to be with this TV screen.
Okay.
It's just that I set everything up on the monitor that I had at the house. Okay. Playing up snacks, collections, PC games, ROMs, House of the Dead 2. And all I'm doing right now is I'm creating a shortcut.
Shortcut. Drop it on home screen.
Yes, sir. Same with the other one. Now I do have to install this real quick. Install game.
Sure.
It's pretty fast. I mean, it's an older game, so. And you do have an SSD inside of their system.
Okay.
So it is
Running quick.
Yeah, running quick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all these builds, you want an SSD so that it can run everything faster and you don't have any issues. Okay. Graphics setting. Boom. Boom. That's it. Alright, fix it now.
Garage door open.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't it. And all of my builds are running off of sheet metal templates,
Okay.
just to let you know. So all this is hand cut, everything's hand cut, but it's almost as perfect as the build that was built off of CNC.
Gotcha.
It's pretty clean. All right.
It looks good.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, it definitely turned out better than I thought.
Hey, man.
The house of the dead.
Okay, so I'm gonna escape real quick. Now, House of the Dead 2, House of the Dead 3, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna load up House of the Dead 2.
The house.
Now, since it is a PC version of House of the Dead, it's basically thinking that it's a mouse, so if you only have one mouse, it is only one player game.
Right.
And that's sometimes that's a lot of people get upset about that. But that's just
Oh, at least you can aim off screen. I've
Yeah.
seen a few builds where you had to press the red button.
oh yeah. No, you can set it up to however you want.
I
but
rather aim off screen.
yeah. No. Just keep it as close as you can to the original, you know?
Yeah. So the Dreamcast version of this game.
The Dreamcast version, you got it, but it is not set up.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason I didn't set it up is because when I would set it up every time it would reset the settings.
Okay.
And if you can, let me figure. I'm gonna figure out a fix for that.
Okay.
But it's just not set up.
Okay,
But the
gotcha.
good thing is that you do got the game. So.
Gotcha.
Okay. Just showing you a quick, gameplay. It works. Now to escape out of House of the Dead 2, you just push escape, and then you can come back to the main screen.
Okay.
Now House of the Dead 3. You click on this one right here.
Mhm.
You click on play game,
Mhm.
and then you go down to the one at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. First time you hear that sound, when we come out, we'll close that. It shouldn't pop up again.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. And yeah, this sensor is pretty good, but if for whatever reason you're not completely happy about it, don't blame the guns. It's usually the sensor.
Gotcha.
But they're pretty good. But if you want a better one, I'll send you a link for a better one. And usually depending on what guns I get, but usually I always get these guns with that sensor that comes with it. But it still works pretty good.
Okay.
Just letting you know that there is other stuff out there. And House of the Dead 2 looks a bit cleaner. Looks very nice.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yes, sir. All right. There you go. Everything works good. Always remember that whenever you want to play, wherever you set it up, wherever you calibrate it, okay?
Okay.
To get the best experience. So if you're like all the way over here, it might go a bit crazy here. Okay?
Gotcha, gotcha.
Now to escape, you push enter, return to main menu, enter, go down, exit. Yes.
Exit out. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Okay?
Alright.
Alright. Let me see if I miss anything.
Alright.
PC games. We'll
Yep.
go into the PC game part of it. Break that down. Here you go, sir. Gun 1 and 2. We'll load up coin ops once more.
Okay.
One more thing. Whenever you click on coin ops, if you click on it twice, it'll sometimes not go into it, so you just go over and you click on it.
I got you.
And you're inside. Just to let you know, you do have all. Usually, the Hyperspin builds do have most of the main games, but here you do have all of them because I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna say if not, I'll add them.
Yeah. No, I mean, so you just figure out. I think you should still copy over whatever you can, even from my library to there, and see
Right.
what. If you're missing anything, it'll. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotcha.
Okay. But here, man, I mean, you have everything. I mean, just want to go real quick through everything. It's. Oh, sorry. So you push up and down to go through the games, but if you push left or right, it will switch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Alright.
We'll go into PC games. Okay, that's PC games. We have a ton of PC games. We're gonna go into Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, no.
I played the hell out of this one too.
Yeah, I think between this one and the fourth one, this one was
Yeah.
better.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know what the hell they was thinking about before.
Yeah, man.
I was like,
And you do have the you do have the fourth one, but this one, man, it's just
I wouldn't even want to play the fourth one.
yeah, no. And right now, what I want to do is want to show you that it works and everything's good. It's okay having all these games, but you know, if it doesn't work, then it's perfect. Okay. And it is thinking that this is an Xbox 360 controller,
Okay,
so
gotcha.
it's perfect. I'm gonna open this up real quick. PC settings, window. Here we go. Alright.
Uh-oh. Almost knocked my cam over.
Okay. Alright. Just run it real quick just so you can see.
My big ones are Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5. This is my biggest one.
Okay. And this one?
Yeah.
Do you also?
Same thing. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. Exit out, coin player 1, same time. Exit out.
Okay.
There will be some on PC games, sometimes it will happen where it may like stutter a bit, but the first time you exit out, okay?
Okay.
Second 7. Street Fighter.
Yeah. There it is right there. Gotta have it.
Okay. And I just want to go through these real quick.
Okay.
This one's a perfect game for this build, man. This is a pretty fun game. Okay. That's the fourth one. Mario vs. Capcom. A lot of people don't like that one, but you got it.
I don't.
Killer Instinct.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Killer Instinct, I'm actually surprised that it runs really well on this.
Man, I love this game.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only person still playing it.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Let me ask you a question. I saw Build of House of the Dead 2 on there. Is that working correctly?
House of the Dead.
Right there.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same version that we were running.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just pull
But
it.
I prefer you to run it out of there.
Okay.
The way it's set up.
Okay.
Just click on it there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And yeah, that's about it, man. You do have pinball.
Okay.
If you ever want to add the buttons, and it works perfect.
Okay.
PlayStation 2. Some games in PlayStation, the emulator that it's running out of, I suggest you swapping it out for the regular one. Most of these games do work good, but there's ones that for some reason the emulator that's, I think it's Metafine, what's it called, Met something?
Mm-hmm.
But I need to replace that emulator. I don't really like it. It'll work and everything, but I think you should swap it out.
Okay.
It's very simple to do. I won't be talking. PlayStation 2 runs perfect on the system. Okay.
Hey, you shouldn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I've been in this thing all night.
PSP.
Absolutely.
You do have the full library of PSP. So the games that don't have artwork, you don't got the artwork, but you got the game.
I don't care about that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Autonomous Wave.
Yes.
Autonomous Wave is awesome, System 2.
Okay.
Good game. All right. Samurai Showdown Collection. I just added that.
You got Naomi? Yeah.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I was waiting on.
Naomi. The game that this game
That's
right
it
here.
there. That's what I was
Yes,
looking
sir.
for. Yeah.
So we'll load that up real quick.
I could not get it to run on my Dreamcast build at all.
Yeah.
At all.
No.
Yeah, so it runs a lot better on mine.
Yeah. And you have it on the Dreamcast and it does run. I already checked it out.
Okay.
Because those are I like that game. So, that was one of the games that I was trying out. But it does run good. But me personally, the Naomi version is the arcade version.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's the one that you want
I'm
to
gonna play.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. I'll show you real quick. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, one of these systems, I already checked everything and I double checked it last night.
Mm-hmm.
But if something, like if a button's not working or whatever, you just go to the info. I'm giving you extra buttons.
Okay.
Just in case something happens.
Perfect.
For whatever reason, it's there. But usually, if a person has a specific request, more than likely I can get them the game. But more than likely I already have the game.
Right.
So we're good.
Right.
Okay? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead Exit out, one player one, and boom, we are done. Now, when you do, well, if you're not familiar with coin ops, but if you are familiar with coin ops, it does shuffle through the systems when you leave the arcade machine on. Hyperspin is also awesome, but this is another build that is very easy to use, very friendly. It's usually easier to use than Hyperspin, but both of them are really great. I mean, Hyperspin works awesome too.
I run a Coin Ops X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there, so which is a watered down version, but it seemed to work pretty well.
It works pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. So we went through the light guns. We went through these games. First time use for the light gun games. Your Xbox 360 controller emulator. This one, you never want to close it. You want to lower it.
Okay.
You lower it. If you close it, then things don't work. And you're like, why? It's because you close it.
Gotcha.
You go over here, always check, make sure that it's open. I do have it set up to where on boot, it does turn on automatically in the background.
Okay.
Okay? Makes things much easier for everybody. Okay? And I believe that is it. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we got to handle some business. I got to pay this man for his hard work and time. We'll get back with y'all later. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to SWO Games. Listen, man, I just got the system set up. Custom build. This thing is running Coin Ops, and it's also running Hyperspin. I cannot be happier. Jose definitely delivered on this thing, man. It's absolutely crazy. I got a couple arcades upstairs, but nothing like this thing here. Nothing like it. It's absolutely bananas. It's automatically cycling some of the games for you right here. I mean, guys, it's worth every single dime. I'm definitely going to leave a comment in the description below where you can find Jose. I'm definitely going to show you guys how we got it in, the setup, the whole 9 yards, and we're going to be bringing you guys some gameplay directly from the cabinet in the future, guys. Talk to you later. All right, guys, we're going to be checking out one of the games I've been looking to get my hands on for quite a minute. That is Capcom versus SNK 2. Let's see how it runs on the machine. I'm excited. This is about to be ridiculous. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get past that. Oh, I think I keep exiting out of the freaking menu. Yeah, guys, I am really happy with this build. I haven't found anything wrong with it so far. Everything has seemed to be top notch. Definitely come check out Jose, man. He has definitely delivered for me. And let me tell you, man, this is a budget cade. You can get everything that these guys are spending $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000 on for a fraction of that price, guys. I'm sorry, I had to turn the volume down a little bit, but check them out, guys.
Capcom versus SNK 2. Check it out. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the one, great. I knew that crew doesn't know how to fight in 2001.
Yeah, guys, I'm excited.
Live and let die.